Ever wondered which are the biggest football stadiums in the world? Well, we're about to embark on a grand tour, counting down from the 40th largest, each with its own story, its own roar, its own glory. Stay tuned to find out which stadium tops the list. Starting the countdown, at number 40 is the modest but impressive Stade 5 Juillet 1962, located in Algiers, Algeria. This stadium seats 85,000 spectators and is known for hosting the 1990 African Cup of Nations. Taking the 39th spot is the Cotton Bowl, located in the heart of Dallas, Texas. This stadium, with a capacity of 92,000, has a rich history steeped in American football tradition. At 38, we have the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. This colossus, with a seating capacity of 95,000, has played host to 2 World Cup finals. Moving on to 37, we find ourselves in Johannesburg, South Africa, at the FNB Stadium. Often referred to as the Soccer City, it was the main venue for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. At 36, we have the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza, fondly known as San Siro, in Milan, Italy. This stadium, with a capacity of 80,000, is home to 2 of Italy's most successful football clubs, AC Milan and Inter Milan. Coming in at 35, we visit the Estadio Monumental in Lima, Peru. This stadium, with 80,000 seats, is known for its vibrant atmosphere during matches. At 34, we have the Santiago Bernabéu in Madrid, Spain. This iconic stadium, home to Real Madrid, seats 81,000 spectators. Moving on to 33 and 32, we find ourselves in Malaysia and Indonesia respectively, with their national stadiums, Bukit Jalil and Gelora Bung Karno, each seating around 88,000 spectators. Moving up the ranks, we reach the 30th biggest stadium in the world. Kicking off the top 30, we have the Maracana Stadium located in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Known for its electric atmosphere, it has a seating capacity of over 78,000 spectators. This iconic stadium was the main stage for the 1950 World Cup final, a match still remembered as a significant event in football history. Next up, at 29, we have the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, Russia. With a capacity of over 81,000, this stadium was the centerpiece of the 2018 World Cup, hosting both the opening match and the final. Moving on, the 28th spot is taken by the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium in Madrid, Spain. Home to Real Madrid, one of the most successful clubs in the world, it can accommodate over 81,000 fans. At 27, we find ourselves in Dortmund, Germany, home to Signal Iduna Park. Known for its yellow wall, it has a capacity of over 81,000. Heading over to the United Kingdom, we find the Old Trafford at 26. This Manchester-based stadium, known as the Theatre of Dreams, can seat over 74,000 fans. As we continue our journey, we visit stadiums like Stade de France, Estadio Azteca, San Siro, and the Allianz Arena, each offering its own unique contribution to the world of football. And finally, at 21, we have the Wembley Stadium in London, with a whopping 90,000 capacity and a rich history that spans over a century. As we get closer to the top, the stadiums get bigger and the history richer. Breaking into the top 20, we find the Estadio Monumental in Peru. With an impressive capacity, it's hosted many unforgettable matches. Then there's the Gelora Bung Karno Stadium in Indonesia, a true symbol of national pride. As we move on, we land in Salt Lake City, home of the Rice-Eccles Stadium. It's not just about size, but also the electrifying atmosphere that makes it stand out. Next up is the Stade de France in Paris. It's not just a stadium, but a monument of French football history. Crossing the Atlantic, we find ourselves at the Michigan Stadium, one of the largest in the United States. From there, we head to the Estadio Azteca in Mexico, the scene of many iconic football moments. We then jet off to Estadio Santiago Bernabéu in Spain, a temple of European football. We round off this part of our journey with the iconic Maracana Stadium in Brazil. Now, we are in for a real treat as we approach the top 10. Entering the top 10, We start with the monumental home ground in Buenos Aires, boasting an awe-inspiring capacity. Next, a historic site in London, echoing with decades of football anthems. Then we have an architectural marvel in Milan, followed by a cultural symbol in Manchester. On to the seventh spot, a football cathedral in Madrid. Next up, a colossal structure in Mexico City. Finally, before we reach the top three, a timeless icon in Munich. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the top three biggest football stadiums in the world. Crowning the top three at number 3, we have a marvel of architecture nestled in a city rich in football history. The second spot goes to an iconic stadium, known for its thrilling games. The grandest of them all, our number 1, holds a record-breaking crowd. And there you have it, the biggest football stadiums in the world. Did your favorite make the list?